Boy, I tell you. Our second featured artist tonight, she goes by the name of Sista Quanna. How are you?
Greetings, greetings and love, Just want to thank praises to His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Selassie the First, Rastafari. Give thanks to brother for having me.
Absolutely, it's my pleasure, it's my pleasure. How are you today? How are you this evening?
I'm good, I'm great, man. Just sitting up listening to the other interviews before. Just one big up Mama Saka, you don't know. See if the way said way, even though she's a dancer and I'm a cultural artist, still have to give thanks to her as a female.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you was listening to all those crazy stuff, huh, boy, I tell you.
Yeah, man. I don't say, ladies are, we just always ladies are.
Absolutely.
There's nothing like that can be true to yourself.
Absolutely. Now, tell the folks, who is Sista Quanna?
Yeah, man, Sista Quanna is just a natural black empress coming out of the country of D-side in the parish called Trelawney, down in Falmouth there. Just growing up doing music, staying natural, staying focused, finding myself at an early age, because I'm 26 years old now, and just finding myself through Rastafari, and through Rastafari I can find some positive music to sing, so I just send some messages out to the world,
Gotcha. Well, you know what, we're live in the UK, we're live in Gambia, we're live in Boston, all around the world. Tell the folks, what made you decide to be a cultural artist versus a dancehall artist?
Alright, as I said before, growing up, I grew up in a Christian home, in a revival church. Revival church is the type of church where you turban your ear and you beat the drum like, the African feeling.
Right.
Yes, then growing up I met up with Addis Ababa, who I'm with today. The studio was in the same lane that my church was. I'm always this natural little girl growing up, And then I always visited the studio there. Sometimes even after leaving church, I'll go by the studio and they have some chat and talk about Rastafari, read some books, and then they made me to be the lead singer of the D-side cultural youth group that is still in the roots of Africa, Okay. And being there, growing up, going to school, going to different places, I'm just always natural. Always being Charnette. Charnette is my name, and when I met up with, as I said, Addis Ababa, and they were always talking of positive things, and they were doing cultural music then,
Right.
So I just grew up in that part and seeing the part, because cultural music is mostly, reggae music is mostly about the positivity. It's all about freeing the people. It's all about repatriation. It's all about redemption.
Ethiopia, Africa land, that's where I belong.
And I always want to start on the positive side, because I grew up in a poor family, so seeing people grow up and in one room and all of these things, and some people can find food for them youths, and some youths can go to school, and all those things is always in my head. I have one son. I got pregnant out of school,
Right.
And I still have one son. And from there on, when I started to have my son, it wasn't easy. It was very struggling. Give thanks to Addis Ababa again. I could always go there to clear my head every now and then. So I forced myself to find myself. And finding myself, I found myself through Rastafari. And Rastafari will always bring positive things. So I just sit up and just write positive music and just live positive and just do positive music.
Gotcha. Now, if you didn't have music, what would you turn to?
Let us tell you something, There is no music, I just do more music, because it's just the music, because music is life.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man.
Once again, folks, we're talking live with Sista Quanna. Now, folks, like I said, got it locked all around the world. What made you, if someone wanted to choose that faith, what advice would you give to them?
I would just, because Rastafari is a way of life, and it's not that I have anything against, because I grew up in a Christian home, but it's all about where you find yourself.
Right.
You understand? So anywhere you find yourself, I give thanks for that, to know that you find yourself. Because when you find yourself, you will do positive stuff. Because not because you're a dancehall artist, as we spoke, lady saw before.
Right.
Even in her interview, and she sings her kind of music, you can see that she's a positive woman.
Absolutely.
So it's just, so that tells you that she finds herself. So it's all about finding yourself. If you find yourself through Christianity, through Rastafari, through reggae music, through dancehall, it's just finding yourself.
Inviting for resident, yeah.
Absolutely. Folks, once again, this is Sista Quanna, and she is live from Kingston, Jamaica. Now, I'm listening to your music. They're so positive. Who were some of your influences?
Honestly, I listen to a lot of Buju Banton music. I like Queen Africa. I really like Queen Africa, you know, and I listen to a lot of Sizzla Kalonji, you know. Okay. But I listen to a wide variety of music because I like Taurus Riley music, and I like to listen to culture. I like to listen to those kind of artists, you know. And as I said, Buju is one of my favorite artists, though. I listen to a lot of Buju Banton music, you know. And sometimes you put out things and time is going, right. It forces you to, because you see, you have some people who want to cry out, but they don't have that opportunity to cry out. So we are the voice of the voiceless. So if we're going to represent for the voiceless, we have to come positive. That even if they are sitting at home and listen to some of our music, they can say, all right, you know, Marieto, Quanna, you know, Quanna. I don't know everybody, but even a message can tell you that. Because it's happening to everyone. Time is hard and people are suffering and kids can't go to school. And we want repatriation because Africa is the motherland.
I'm going back to Zion.
It kind of smooth into the soul. So if you've never had no dinner tonight, and when certain kind of music reach you, don't remember saying never have no dinner.
That is true.
You know?
That is true.
Yeah, man.
That is true.
Yeah.
You know, listening to your music, listening to your voice, you sound a lot like Queen Africa, so it's funny you should mention her. Have you ever gotten that comment before?
I always got the comment, and I always said, maybe it's because I'm a cultural artist and I sing and I DJ, so people just try to compare me with Queen Africa. But honestly, Sista Quanna will always be Sista Quanna. I respect Queen Africa as a higher mama. Love her, would love to do even a collab with her someday. But I never tried to be like an ex-artist. I listen to them to get inspiration. And to know they are the big act. It is always a pleasure for me to sit and listen to the big act and to listen to their messages and to try and stay on that part. You know, because I just saw it go. We young as small people one day get big. So the big people one day want that kind of stuff and know say I can see myself in that artist. When I was younger, I'm proud to see what she's doing. You know, so it's not about trying to be like an ex-artist, but it's just listening to artists and love artists help to even inspire you as a young artist to push forward and stay positive, even though it's not easy for young female artists, if our female cultural artists to get in the business. But as just our guide and shield, we have to make it because it's positivity.
Definitely. Talk about the track Judgment.
You know, Judgment, I got the rhythm. The rhythm is Addis Ababa rhythm. And I was listening to the rhythm one night and I just tell myself that I want to do a Judgment song. And then I started to think about the system, the Jamaican system and how the thing is running. And those times I can remember my father took sick in the country and my mom take him to the hospital and she was there like all day, and after even she get through, she couldn't get no medication. So me I say, me no business, you know, could even a diagnose, a judgment and the support. Come in and take no promise from none of them, because of them come tell me say education free and tuition is so much of a cost. And them come tell me say free healthcare, and when you go down at the hospital, then sometimes all the nurse them deal just some way, them thing there. So me assure you now say, even when people hear these kind of messages, them know say, Jano, I know me when I go to you, I'm glad somebody can speak out for me, because me can get the chance to speak out. You know?
Gotcha.
So sometimes it's not all about what some people gonna like. You have to do what you know is right. Not because you don't like it, you say it's not right. You know?
So are you comfortable being a spokesperson for the people?
I am. I when I was the lead singer for the youth group in Trelawney, I was also the speaker for the group. Because as long as things, no one is perfect, but I try to be genuine. And I try to live real and loyal in Jah side. So you see, Jah will always give you the strength and the courage to go on. So you will walk with no fear, and you will talk with no fear. You will always feel good to say what is right, even if the other one is not going to like it, but it is the truth.
Absolutely. Well, folks, once again, we're talking live with Sista Quanna. What's in your immediate future? What are your plans?
Well, right now, I'm planning on, I'm getting a video together for this, the Me and Turbulence collab, the Come As One. And I'm doing singles as the days go by and more music, and I'm building my own rhythms, because honestly, voicing on other young producers' rhythm as a young artist, sometimes you have some good songs and they're just gone, because you voice out your belly and them just put it down. And if you and them have an argument, them just forget about your thing. So I just tell myself, I will bear the hungry and build my own rhythms and voice. That means I have nothing to lose, I have nothing to regret. Until when I bust, when I know, bust because I know when I'm still young, when I know say alright, them want Quanna want them because one and watch the other. So I just saw it go. Because not because they're young artists now, you can't make a next bigger. You can't make it look like me not to deal with her. Because you have to remember that one day, small people will get big because now we never born big.
Absolutely. And I like the fact that you're thinking about being a leader versus, always being, following someone. Or exactly.
Exactly. I like the role of being a leader.
Absolutely.
That's why I said I try to say it's positive and try to do the correct thing, because when you do not compromise, then you will get your rightful respect. But you see, when you compromise, people started to disrespect you, because when you compromise, they capitalize on it, and so your respect gone. Absolutely. So the few that love you now, just stick to that, because who don't love me now will automatically have to get to know that Quanna, that and Quanna is just always positive,
So couldn't say it any better myself. Sister Quanna, now how can folks get in contact with you? How can they get to download your music? How can they get to hear your music? Get them all your information.
Okay, yeah man. Yeah man, you can visit my website at www.sistaquannamusic.web.com, or you can go on my Facebook page. You can visit me on YouTube also. You can even just Google Sista Quanna and you see your music and stuff,
Okay. And spell it for them so that they know exactly the spelling.
It's Sista, Sister, and Quanna for Quanna. That's Sista Quanna.
There you go. There you go. So shout out to your fans all around the world. Like I said, we're live in the UK, we're live in Gambia, we're live in Boston. So shout out to your fans all around the world.
Yeah, man, I just want to big up everyone around the world. Bless up Gambia. I pray to visit the motherland someday. Big up everywhere, big up everyone, big up all my fans, big up all who love me, big up all who don't love me yet, because I know that, soon the love will fall in, because Quanna is positive. Just want to big up the Addis Ababa family, and, King Jara, big up Shani G, who's always been on networking. Big up my mother, because if it wasn't a she, I couldn't be here. Big up my son, cousin. Big up Bugsy Bam Bam, who make it possible for me to be live on here tonight. Big up Turbulence. Big up everybody. Bless up yourself. It's an interviewer.
Bless up, my sister. And I love your energy. I love your vibes, man. Trust me. We're gonna continue blazing your music here on the Flavor Radio and all the other radio stations. You know what I mean?
Yes, I give thanks. Give thanks, brother.
Thank you. Yes. All right, enough love. Bless up. Bless up.
Sista Quanna, why do we have to be so sad?